15. Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking 2.
Next on Coastal Sunrise at 6, dozens are in custody after a sex trafficking sting in Georgia. How law enforcement agencies are now working to bring awareness to the issue.
And Savannah police are sharing some advice after several crashes involving pedestrians and bicycles. We'll tell you the 3 factors police say are contributing to the incidents.
Taken.
The work week got off to a nice mild start yesterday, but now it is going to be downright warm as we make our way through the remainder of the work week. We'll talk about that and our next cool down coming up in the 7-day forecast.
And taken.
Now from WSAV, the station that's on your side. You're watching News 3 Coastal Sunrise at 6.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, February 5th. I'm Kim Gusby.
And I'm Ben Katko. Thanks for joining us here on Coastal Sunrise. New this morning, more than a dozen accused gang members have pleaded guilty for trafficking drugs and guns through our area. The Department of Justice says 16 people pleaded guilty in federal court as part of Operation Vanilla Gorilla. That investigation focused on the Ghostface Gangsters, a violent street gang. Back in November, we told you the operation led to 46 indictments. The indictments claim that the drug trafficking may started in 2015, operating in Bryan, Chatham, Effingham, Emmanuel, Evans, and Tattnall counties as well.
Take it.
Happening today, the family of a teenager who was shot and killed is holding an event to talk about ending gun violence and making Savannah safe. This is video from a vigil held for 17-year-old Tyrese Carter outside the Crayola Cafe on Bull Street. That's where police say he was shot after performing at the teen nightclub early last month. Carter's family says he was an up-and-coming musician who died before achieving his dreams. Today, his family is holding a news conference to encourage young people in the community to stop gun violence. The event is at 1:30 this afternoon at the Mance Law Firm at Commerce Place.
Happening today, a Georgia teenager convicted of murder is expected to appeal his sentence in Glynn County. DeMarquise Elkins was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole in 2013. State prosecutors say Elkins shot and killed a 13-month-old baby while trying to rob the child's mother.
So it was the wrong one.
At the time, Elkins was 17 and had turned 18 by the time he was sentenced. Elkins' mother was found guilty for her role of tampering with evidence and trying to cover up the shooting. Around Georgia, while all eyes were glued to the big game Sunday night, agencies were busy looking for signs of human trafficking.
Investigators spent the night cracking down on traffickers while bringing awareness to the crime.
Danny on 4.
News 3's Danny Dykes joins us now live in the studio this morning with more on their efforts. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning. Agencies say many people assume because they don't see sex trafficking in their communities, it isn't happening. But that's not the case. Last year, an estimated 3,600 Georgia kids, enough to fill 72 school buses, were pulled into the sex trade. And police say large gatherings like the Super Bowl are just magnets for this type of business. Investigators say 40 arrests were made as a result of their crackdown over the last week. 4 people were saved from the traffickers, including 2 adults and 2 children, according to Homeland Security. Agencies say Atlanta is one of the biggest hubs for human trafficking nationwide. And although the big game is now over, Georgia leaders won't stop fighting to get rid of these crimes in the Peach State.
We are not going to let one more child be abused. I think we have a legal as well as a moral obligation to stand up for our most vulnerable.
The Super Bowl is leaving town, taking the spotlight elsewhere. But we will still be here in Atlanta working, just as we were before, to eradicate human trafficking.
Taking 4.
And it's not just in Atlanta. Community organizations here in Savannah are tagging on to this campaign to spread awareness. Bull Street Taco is partnering with Savannah Working Against Human Trafficking tonight to benefit this important cause. We have all that information up later today for you on our website. Danny Dykes, WSAV News 3.
And take it.
Danny, thank you. Let's head outside for a live look from our Dozier Law Cam over River Street in the Savannah River this morning. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Kyle Dennis has your forecast first. It's going to be a good one, Kyle.
It is. Yeah. And not just today, but tomorrow, the day after that, after that, it'll be an okay day. Well, we have some nice stretch to look forward to here. It is 48 in Savannah right now, 50 for Hilton Head, Rincon 50, 50 Richmond Hill, 50 in Glenville. So a good number of spots that haven't even fallen below that 50-degree level this morning. 46 in Statesboro, so it's cool, maybe borderline chilly. Extra layer, a jacket this morning, but you certainly don't need to bundle up. And you can go ahead and leave the umbrella at home. Just about a 0 chance for any rain today. Mainly clear for the morning. We'll have a lot of sunshine, cool, borderline chilly, but pretty nice. Not expecting foresee any weather issues on your commute. Not even having as big an issue this morning with fog as we had yesterday. Few clouds for this evening, still more sunshine than clouds, even milder. Yesterday we topped out at 71. Today we get to 74. So both the morning and evening commute should be just fine. Not going to see any weather problems on either commute. So layers and jacket are the only two things checked off on today's checklist. No heavy coats, no gloves, no scarves, no umbrellas. But I'll show you when you may need some of those things in the 7-day forecast. Coming up in less than 10 minutes. Ben and Kim, over to you.
Kyle, thank you. For your safety this morning, it is time to put together severe weather plans. From now through Friday, it marks Severe Weather Preparedness Week.
The Chatham Emergency Management Agency will host different activities this week to help you stay safe when extreme weather hits our area. There'll be different sessions each day of the week, including thunderstorm, tornado, lightning, and flood safety.
In addition to these classes, SEMA will also visit 3 area elementary schools to show students how to get ready too. Happening tomorrow, there will be a statewide tornado drill to also raise awareness of preparedness. The siren will last for 1 minute at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. SEMA will not sound the sirens again at noon.
Savannah police are concerned about the number of crashes involving pedestrians and cyclists this year. In the last 5 weeks, there have been 3 crashes. One of them was deadly. Police say so far 2 pedestrians have been seriously hurt and 1 bicyclist died. Officers say they're worried because of the circumstances. They say contributing factors include dark clothing, low-lit areas, and those who are not using the crosswalk.
Aware of each other, and what I mean by that, pedestrians walk where there are lighted areas at, walk with the crosswalk, and they're not against the light itself. And motorists pay close attention to all our people who are out and about throughout our community.
Police want to remind drivers that bicyclists and pedestrians have the right of way. Officers say if there isn't a crosswalk, go from curb to safely cross the street.
A man is behind bars after an RV overturned in downtown Savannah. This was the scene on Bay Street yesterday morning. It looks like a school bus from the front, but has been converted to an RV. Police say the driver was driving drunk when the RV flipped over. We're told 1 person was hurt, but is expected to be okay. The driver, John Brenner, was arrested and is being charged with DUI. The bus is not associated with the Chatham County School District.
Savannah police are looking for the person who robbed a credit union. We're told the suspect entered Members First Credit Union on East 67th Street around noon yesterday. Employees told officers the suspect passed them a note before making off with an undisclosed amount of money. No arrests have been made, but police say they have identified a person of interest.
Making headlines today, we're getting a closer look at what President Donald Trump is going to say tonight at his second State of the Union address. The president is expected to talk about issues including immigration, trade, lowering the cost of health care and prescription drugs, as well as national security. According to White House officials, the president will try to strike a unified note amid an ongoing argument over his border wall request that caused a 5-week government shutdown.
This president is going to call for an end to the politics of resistance, retribution, and call for more comedy, C-O-M-I-T-Y.
That address will air live tonight at 9 o'clock right here on WSAV. We'll have a full recap tonight at 11, and again tomorrow morning right here on Coastal Sunrise.
Former Georgia Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams will deliver the Democratic response to the State of the Union address tonight. Abrams is the former minority leader of the Georgia House of Representatives who lost a tight gubernatorial race in November. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer told reporters he called Abrams to ask her to deliver the response. Abrams promised to make voting rights and access to the polls the focus of her efforts in the wake of the election.
Residents in Candler County are speaking out about how city leaders are handling animal control there. The concerns were shared at a county commission meeting last night. Some feel the city's animal control and animal shelter are not doing enough. One woman says she has to call animal control several times before they will follow up on a complaint.
Would like to see the Metter Animal Shelter act like an open admissions shelter, in that you accept all animals, you never turn that animal away. Because when you turn an animal away, what you're causing is more animal suffering out in the community.
Commissioners say if you were unable to attend the meeting, to make sure you reach out to them.
In our community report this morning, this year's Summer 500 program is officially underway in Savannah. Mayor Eddie Deloge and Superintendent of Savannah Chatham County Public Schools, Dr. Ann Levette, officially kicked off the initiative yesterday. It's a program where the City of Savannah works with local agencies to help provide jobs and skills training to local high school students. One of the goals is to keep young people engaged during the summer by offering employment opportunities throughout the city. Whether you're a student interested in the job this summer or a business looking to help out and employ young people, you can log on to our website, wsav.com/apply-summer500. There you'll find a link to the official application site. The deadline to apply is March 31st. 10 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Tuesday morning.
Straight ahead on Coastal Sunrise, some legal troubles for President Trump's inauguration committee. We'll tell you what prosecutors are now demanding from the group.
And Kyle's coming back at 6:13 with a complete look at your Storm Team 3 forecast.
Used to the full screen being there.
Yeah, I know. I put that script in there for that weather month we take, and I forgot to put it. But it worked.